You are now listening to Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast presents a conversation about music podcast. Chew! Hello everybody, this is your boy Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman of YPG and a Premier Boy Podcast. Welcome to another episode of the Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast presents a conversation about music podcast. Hope all is well. And usually the conversation about music podcast usually on every first Sunday, but we pushed it up to this Sunday on the festival schedule. So I'm dropping two conversations about music podcast back to back. One out that y'all listen to now, and one on the regular schedule episode next week. So yeah, but y'all already know we got a special guest. He been on the show before. He was on episode 44 the Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast, the main show. We brought him back for a conversation about music podcast. He got two new songs for us to play from his new album coming out this Wednesday called Soulful Side A. We got the bro Mook Dollas on the show, and we're gonna talk about everything music and many more. Yeah, we had a good conversation, y'all. Y'all gonna enjoy it. We went in on music, man, and y'all already know what to do. Sit back, relax, and I'll be right back.
Hey, this is Naya Rumey, and you are listening to Mr. Gentleman's Lifestyle Podcast.
Hello, everybody. This is your boy Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman, and I am the host of Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast. And this commercial break is brought to you by Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast. On Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast, we interview many guests about their life journey, pretty much where they come from and where they're at now. Also promoting their brands or whatever they're doing at the time they come on the show. We also have the host talk about personal stories about himself and everything that he's been through. And also we have fun conversation about anything music, anything old school, relationships, wrestling, and many more. And y'all can tune in to Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast every Sundays at 12 a.m. We are also on every Thursdays at 12 a.m. for Spin-Up Series Thursdays, where we have all of Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast spin-off series all in one day, where we have a conversation about music podcast every first Thursday at 12 a.m. The Old School Show with myself and the Star Riding Rod every fourth Thursday at 12 a.m. And we have Date Night Talk Podcast with myself and Miss Vanna B every second and third Thursday at 12 a.m. And y'all can tune in to Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast on Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, The Pods, and many more. Or y'all can check it out on the official website of Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast, www.realmrgentlemanlifestylepodcast.com, www.realmrgentlemanlifestylepodcast.com. And tune in every Sundays and Thursdays at 12 a.m. for Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast. Thank y'all for tuning in to this commercial break of Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast. Back to your regularly scheduled program. Cheer!
Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Mook Dollas, and you are now listening to the Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast. Yeah.
Yes, welcome back. Everybody, welcome back. And y'all already know this is the spin-off show of Mr. Gentleman, like the podcast, a conversation about music podcast, where we talk about anything music, and we got artists that we want to talk about music with. And I got my special guest. he been on the show before. He been on my show, episode 44. He brought us, this dope song called "Do the Right Thing." But he got 2 projects that he want to bring to us today. We got the bro Mook Dollas back on the show. Yo, bro, how you doing, Mook Dollas?
Yo, what's up, man? How you doing?
You been on good, man. Welcome back on the show, man.
Thanks, man. Thanks for having me.
All right, so for those that missed the first interview, let them know where are you from.
Brooklyn, New York.
You ain't
Born
know.
and raised.
You ain't know nothing more than that. Nothing more than that.
Hey, that's all you need. That's all you need to know. That's it.
So one thing we didn't talk about last episode is how we met, and we met at IS-35, and junior high school, long time ago. But recently I had another guest from IS-35, Nala, on the show, and we spoke a little bit about IS-35. So my question to you is, what was your memory from IS-35? What you remember? What was your favorite memory?
Oh man, honestly, it was such a long time ago. I couldn't give you one. I would say just probably the teachers and the people, the friends that I've made. I would say I don't have a specific. I mean, I remember plenty fights, but anything specific, nah, not really. I enjoyed the experience. It made me who I am. So I'm not. I don't have a specific time or point in time when something that stuck with me from them.
Word, those were the days, long time ago, man.
Yeah.
So let's talk about your beginning of life. Like, how were you growing up, and then how everything that you went through growing up made you how you are today?
I would say growing up, and you probably noticed too, growing up in Brooklyn is kind of especially in the 90s, it was pretty rough. Gang violence and just stuff happening. So yeah, it was pretty crazy. But I feel like as long as you had the right mindset, you would be able to move a certain way. So I always felt like I was different. Even though I grew up with certain people, I feel like I was different. So I was always a dreamer, and all that stuff. So I just used that to the best of my ability. And I kind of stayed on the right path and had the right head on my shoulders and kept pushing from that. So, and that's a word to everybody. Even though you can come from a crazy background, you can still be successful. You don't have to let that define who you are, So, yeah.
Yeah, definitely, man. And yeah, we came a long way, The 90s was crazy.
That's a fact, yeah.
And we grew up, and we both doing amazing things, We both doing amazing things. We're going to talk more about that. But, so we spoke about this a little bit last episode when you was on my show, but we're gonna bring it back again. Like, what and who inspired you to become an artist? And what was you listening to? And what age did you discover that you had talent?
Oh man, okay. So who motivated me? I don't know. I think once I started playing, got involved with music in junior high, I was in band and everything. I think that kind of just got me into music and everything. And initially I wanted to be a singer, basically mainly because of Music Soul Child, and he's my favorite artist of all time, favorite singer of all time, but I couldn't sing. It's okay, cool, let's just rap. So then, so the first 2 CDs I ever got was Music Soul Child's I Just Want to Sing album. And if you listen to my music, you'll see a lot of subtle word stuff. It's kind of like that, and then Ludacris is back for the first time. So he was my favorite rapper at the time. Music was my favorite singer at the time. So Ludacris kind of got me into rapping, but overall, I really wouldn't sing, but I couldn't sing, so I started rapping. So yeah, those 2 people I would say is who inspired me. Obviously from the soul aspect, but also from the rapping aspect. Those 2 are the people, Ludacris and Music Soul Child. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you, man. That's dope, man. That's dope. And for those that never heard your music, how would you describe your artist style? And when they do listen to your music, what can they expect for your music?
How would I describe my style? I would say just soulful, just a vibe. Is not nothing. It's very dope, but it's I don't want you to have this preconceived notion that I'm a political activist or anything. I'm not. That's not me. I just want to make good music that people can listen to and relate to. So that's just I guess a word would be relatable. I feel because I write stories for people, not just for me, but people that I know, people that grew up and everything. So I might even write, a song in the aspect of a female. Maybe she's going through something. I might write a story about that. So yeah, so that to my style is kind of relatable and just a vibe. what can people get from me from my music? I would say just a genuine like authenticity, like just it's real, it's authentic, it's not like fake or I don't talk about pushing Maseratis because I don't have a Maserati. Why would I talk about that? So it's very genuine. I would say that's probably what you can get from my music and me. So yeah.
I told you this last episode, and I told you that you remind me of Q-Tip. When your rap style remind me of Q-Tip, man.
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. I appreciate that.
Yeah. So last time you brought us a track called "Do the Right Thing." So tell us about how that project came together and stuff like that.
So "Do the Right Thing" came about. There was this point in time where I was like heavy into like the movie "Do the Right Thing" with Spike Lee, and I was just heavy into it. And his name was Mookie, and that's my name, Mook. So it's like it was just kind of like, oh, okay, why don't I just do an album like this? So "Do the Right Thing," the whole project's kind of based off my life, but also ties in the movie with it. So it's just a dope project that I was like, this little side project that I did. I'm like, okay, let me see how I can figure this out. So there's little skits in there where it takes from the movie, but also ties into the songs that I write. So yeah.
Ain't gonna lie, I heard that project, man. That probably was dope, man. And
thanks, man.
That probably was dope, man.
Yeah.
All right, so but now you got a new album coming out called Soulful Sabi. So tell us about that and how along the process about making that project and everything.
So, the first one is side A. So side B will probably come out next year, but yeah. So how I came up with honestly. The songs on the new project were written and pretty much recorded before "Do the Right Thing" was even done. It wasn't. I guess at that time it wasn't finished, so it didn't come together yet. But after I was doing "Do the Right Thing," okay, cool, and then I got everything together, and now pretty much it came to fruition. So for Soulful, it's more so just like jazzy beats, kind of like a Tribe Called Quest, Q-Tip kind of feel, and just rapping, and just it's a vibe is what it is. "Do the Right Thing" is more so tailored towards like my life and everything. Soulful is just a vibe, pretty much is what it is. Just a soulful, like I'm a fool to the soulful music that I listen to. Like I love it, see what I'm saying? So that's the whole representation of it.
Nice. And we're gonna play 2 other tracks later today. So we're gonna talk more about that later. From the problem. But also when is this coming out? When is this album coming out?
So Soulful Side A is coming out next Wednesday, the 29th of September. Yeah. It's gonna be dope.
I'm looking forward to it.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it, man. You
ain't know, bro. So how do you feel about the current state of hip hop? We spoke about this last time, but
trash. It is trash.
I was gonna say like also what changed from last year we spoke about this topic compared to today now?
Man, and I'm pretty sure I said this last time. I'm not sure if I did. I don't know. I gotta check tape for that. But I feel like there's a time and place for everything, right? Like when we go to the club, they don't play no Nas or no, extra lyrical stuff. So it's a time and place for everything, man. Like everybody has their space and their time and their, lane to do stuff. Like, if 2 Chainz could be Jay-Z, he would be Jay-Z. But he's not. He's 2 Chainz. He has a lane on his own. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like the state of it's just evolution. Like it's always going to change. The state of hip hop, I think, is really good right now because we still have both lanes. We have the extra lyrical stuff, and we also have the poppy, fun stuff. So I feel like it's good. If you enjoy music in general, you'll enjoy hip hop in its current state. I don't think you would have an issue.
Yeah.
That's like saying, oh, you got rap, you got R&B, and like, oh man, if you listen to both, you can listen to 2 types of rap. If you listen to R&B and rap, it's 2 different types of styles, So yeah.
That's true, man. And today news. I try to listen to it.
You can't get into it.
I guess for me, it depends on the artist. It depends on the artist, I guess.
Yeah. And that's what I tell everybody too. Like I tell them, like if somebody says they can't get into something, like you have to find that one artist that maybe take you to that channel. Yeah. Like I wasn't into trap rap, whatever you want to consider it to be. But once I listened to like one song by like Kodak Black, And I'm like, oh, okay, this is dope. I vibe with it. And then I started going down my little rabbit hole and listening to, 21 Savage and, Lil Yachty. I'm like, oh, okay, this is dope for what it is. They're not asking to be Jay-Z or Nas. They just like, yo, they're doing what they do. And that's what it is. It's time and place for everything.
I agree. But, not only you're an artist, but you're also an author. So you got a book out called. Hold on, I got to show this right.
Talk about it. Wait, hold on. Give me a second. I'm gonna get my shit. Let's talk about it. Talk about it. Let's go right here. Yep. That's the one.
So you got a book out called Legends. You got a book out called Legends. The untold story of the music revolution. Yep. What inspired you to write this book, and tell us about it?
And going back to when we met junior high school, I've always been a dreamer and just a mind that was I just thought about stuff all the time. School to me was very boring, depending on the subject. But what was our English teacher name? She told me that I was a really good writer, and I always knew I was. But when she gave me that little kudos, I was like, okay, cool, this is something I can really do. So from that point on, was it Miss Benari?
I think it was. I try to remember. It was a long time ago.
Yeah.
It was.
certain things, yeah. So when she gave me that little kudos or whatever, I just ran with it, and I just realized I was really good at writing. So I've always had stories in my mind or stories in my head. I've always been an artist and a creative. So I just had this idea. I'm like, okay, cool. What if we do this? And if you read the back of the book, the synopsis and everything, you understand what I'm talking about. What if I did this type of thing with everything? And I don't want to give anything away. I want people to buy the book. So I ain't gonna say nothing. But yeah, if you read it, I think you would enjoy it. It's an original idea. I think it's pretty dope, and the story's pretty good. So yeah.
Yeah, check it out. Check out this book. Yeah, and everybody, let them know where they can get the book.
Amazon is on there. Just look me up. Tristan Martin. Once again, here it is. Tristan Martin, Legends. Yeah, I'm so sorry. You probably can't see that. It's probably trash. Tristan Martin, Legends, The Untold Story of the Music Revolution. This is the reboot, so I redid it. So this is the newer version. Yeah, which is why it says reboot. It's a newer version. So cop it. Let me know what you think. If you're into fiction, Harry Potter type stuff, this should be right in the lane. So yeah.
Dope book, y'all. Dope book.
Thanks, man. Thanks.
So I got a fun question to ask you. All right, so if you had to pick a versus with any artist,
talk about it.
Who would that artist be? Give me three artists. I think I already know what of them. We spoke about one of the last.
Oh, you mean three, like six? You mean three?
Yeah.
Okay, so if I had to choose, right? Oh man, this is tough because I love music, man. So if I had to choose, my first probably pick, it's no particular order, but just what I can think of right now. J. Cole and Kendrick, I feel like would be really, really fucking fire.
Yeah, we spoke about that last episode. We spoke about that last time.
Yeah. I'm still waiting for that motherfucking album, bro. I'm still waiting for that motherfucking album.
Me too. A year late with the wait, man. We have to wait.
Exactly. I think that would be fire. I think if we could do artists that are already passed away, rest in peace. I think it would be dope if we had a Michael Jackson and Prince one.
Yeah,
I think that would be fucking fire. That shit would shut it down. And then a third one, if I had to choose, let me see. So that was rap, or kind of our soulful kind of stuff. Let me see. I'm trying to see another lane that I would pick. I mean, and what they talking about right now, I seen Omarion saying something about him and Chris Brown. I would like to see that too. Because I would just like to see them on stage. And the dance battles will look for it. You see what I'm saying? We ain't worried about the music. With the dance, I think that would be fire. If Chris Brown and Omarion got down or whatever. So yeah, I think that's three quality versus matchups. I think that would be dope.
All right. Well, I got one more question about versus. Where do you feel Mariah fit? Cause I asked about my team about this, and we have a trouble about figuring out where does Mariah fit. Who do you think will fit Mariah?
Mariah Carey? See, I mean, because she's constantly put up against Whitney Houston.
Yeah.
She because of the voice, what it is. But I mean, if she could still I mean, everybody folds up. So I don't know. I don't think Mariah's still in her prime like she used to be. She's still a notable artist, but she's not in the prime. But I mean, if we talking about like hits and like, what are we basing off of voices, off of voice, or are we both basing off of like the singles that she put out? You see what I'm saying? So like, if we talking about like prime Mariah voice wise, I would probably like try to bring like Jasmine Sullivan on there. Jasmine Sullivan probably win. But you talking like voices, like, but as far as like pop hits, probably I would say the only person I can think of. It's probably like Whitney Houston. Like, I don't know who I would put. Ariana Grande will be a new. To me, Ariana Grande is like the new.
Right.
The hot pitch voice and everything. So I think that would be dope. But it's kind of hard. Mariah is, she does a lot, so it's kind of hard to tell where you would put her at. So
yeah. She.
Who did y'all have for
Mariah? I know my boy said Mariah and Toni
Braxton?
Yeah, but I was like, nah. That don't fit.
I mean, if I would say probably for hits, but voice wise, that's real high, real low. I don't know if that would be a.
I would say I was thinking for hits, Janet, Mariah and Janet.
I was just about to say that too, but people probably gonna want them to both sing. Janet can't really sing like that. But I was thinking about that too. Who else did they have?
We did. We had Mary as well. Mary J. Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah, that's But
okay. Those are solid joints.
Yeah. So what next for you? What other project you got going on? I know you got a new album coming out, but what else you got going on?
So the album is coming out September 29th. I'm gonna be finishing up our next book, The Elements. And I'm gonna try to do that because I'm already in the middle of it. I need to finish it up and polish it up and everything. So Full Side A, dropping the 29th. The next project after that will be The Elements, which is my next book, which is a brand new concept, brand new idea. It's actually, it's not any sci-fi kind of stuff going on. It's actually kind of like a real life relatable kind of thing. And then after that's done, I'll probably be finishing up Full Side B. I'll try to get that done. And then after that, maybe another book. I'll just probably album book. It's probably that's in the mode I'm in now. So yeah, keep myself busy, man. Got to keep myself busy. Yeah.
You already know. You got to keep yourself busy, man. You got to keep yourself busy.
Exactly.
Man. All right. So what encouraging word you got for a new artist that's trying to come out?
I would say just do it, man. Just be motivated and keep doing it. Like regardless of what it is. Like it took me forever to be comfortable with what I do. I was always progressing. And now currently right now in the state where I'm at right now, I'm like, yo, this is like, I'm good now. You see what I'm saying? I started rapping when I was fucking 13, but I didn't, I wasn't comfortable. I wasn't like, I had to find my way. So if you're coming out now, keep pushing, keep making music, make music consistently, find yourself. And then if you want to push yourself and get out there and perform and, just do your thing, man. Cause nowadays you don't even need a label to be a rap star. You see what I'm saying? You don't need a label. So just keep pushing and just be you, be genuine, whatever that is.
Exactly. I agree with that. Exactly. You really don't need a label. You have to do it yourself, man.
At all, man. At all.
Exactly. All right. So we're gonna play a segment game called How Do You Feel About This Artist? So I'm gonna name an artist and you let me know how you feel about them. All right. So we're gonna throw in Nas.
How do I feel about him?
Yeah.
Godson, man. He's one of the guys. Like he's in my top 5, like of all time. Nas, he's just a dope lyricist. Like he was one of the first artists that I listened to, or the first rappers that I listened to, and he just sounds like he's rapping a big ass run-on sentence. I'm like, yo, when does he take a break? When is he, And it was just dope. It's like he raps in paragraphs. I think it's dope.
He does,
and he's a storyteller. He's just real. He's solidified. Like Nas is Nas, man. He's top 5, man. Like you can't take that away from him. Yeah.
That fact. All right, what about Mos Def?
Oh man, that's another GOAT. Like Mos Def, like I swear to you, like I don't even say definitely anymore. I don't say Mos. I say Mos Def. Like whenever I talk in conversation, that's how much of an impact like he's possibly had on my life. Mos Def is just dope, man. He's ill. He black, like just the word. Like when I think about like black empowerment, Mos Def Black Thought. Those are the type of artists I'd like. Yo, like, come on, Mos Def, man. And he's not like commercial, extra commercial, but he's solidified in hip hop. So yeah, Mos Def, man. He's dope.
I agree. Yeah, he very underrated to me. Man.
Hell yeah. Talk about it, man. Yeah, man.
But the guy is too. If you talk about him like plenty time, Q-Tip.
Oh, come on, man. Tribe Called Quest. A Tribe Called Quest is my favorite group of all time. And honestly, one of the inspirations for this album, the Soulful album, man, when I tell you, like, I was really into, like, poppy beats and, like, trap drums and all that. But then when I started listening to Tribe and Q-Tip and De La Soul and Jungle Brothers and Leaders in the New School, like that whole Jay Dilla, Pete Rock, like these producers, like that whole jazzy kind of feel, it changed my fucking life, man. Like, and that to me, when I discovered that and I started rapping on those beats is when I discovered myself as an artist, like as Mook Dollas. Yo, like Joey Badass, you know, if you listen to Joey Badass, that's the same kind of feel. Yeah, man, like I think that's me, and that's what it is, man. Q-Tip, here you go, Five Dog, Ali, Shaheed Muhammad, and Jerobi, man. Yeah, fucking my favorite is probably would be a word I would describe Q-Tip.
Nah, Tribe is dope, man. Tribe is dope.
Come on, man.
Here's one of my favorite artists, Jay-Z.
King of New York, man. King of New York, man. When he came out with his motherfucking, even though people don't like the album, Kingdom Come, I love that fucking album, bro. That album, even though it's not one of his popular albums, made me a Jay-Z fan. And then I went back and listened to like Reasonable Doubt and Black Album and other stuff. So yeah, Jay-Z is definitely King of New York, man. You can't. He's one of the few that, even though he ages, he's timeless. You know.
Yeah.
Timeless.
And sorry, I am one of them that do not like Kingdom Come. That was not my favorite.
You know what I'm saying? Like nobody likes it, but I'm gonna fight for it. I'm gonna fight for it, man.
I mean, of course, I like some singles for it, but overall, it wasn't my favorite album.
I loved it, man. I loved it, bro.
This one about should be a versus Kendrick Lamar.
Come on, like what are we talking about, bro? Kendrick, man. Like when I first, until this day, Good Kid, Mad City is one of my. Talk about it. Look at that. That's the cover right. Yeah, that's the cover right there. Good Kid, Mad City is one of my favorite albums of all time, rap wise, and it's just the storyline and you know Kendrick Lamar, man. Like when I first heard him, I was like, who is this dude? And I first heard him on The Recipe with him and Dr. Dre. And I was like, who is this cat? And then I went and listened to Section 80. I listened to Overly Dedicated, which is like his two like kind of mixtape kind of things. And then he came with Good Kid, Mad City. I was like, yo, this dude he's the current GOAT, bro. Like you can't fuck with Kendrick, man. And I'm waiting for this fucking album to come out. He didn't heard the fuck up.
Me too, yo. Me too. I wait for Kendrick to solo album too.
Yeah.
Oh man. All right, what about Kanye?
Here we go. You know, and I'm probably gonna start losing some cool points for this, but I feel like Kanye is dope as a producer, but I think he's heavily overrated as a rapper. To me, Kanye is average at best as a rapper. Like when I think about, you know, people that they put him up against, like Jay-Z. To me, Kanye can't rap with Jay-Z. Can he rap with Nas? No. Can he rap with? No. To me, Kanye is an average rapper. He's good. I'm not saying he's trash. He's good. But people give him too much credit as a rapper. To me, his thing is producing. His beats are fucking insane. Like you can't, man. When I listen to My Twisted Dark Fantasy, I was like, yo, what the fuck is this? This shit is fucking crazy. Like Monster was on there, you know, like this. It was ill, man. Like Kanye, he's dope and wait before he does, but rapping, I don't. Like I listened to Donda, I liked it, but
I am a Kanye fan, but I got mixed feelings about his recent stuff, but you know.
You see what I'm saying? Like I feel like there was a time where he could have been like in the top conversation, but like since like J. Cole came out and Kendrick Lamar came out, and to me it surpassed him. Like to me as a rapper, as a rapper's rapper, you know, like yeah.
All right, what about Common?
Oh, come on, Common Sense. Ew, man. Chicago, come on, man. It's Common. Can't fuck with Common, man. Common is up. Like, to me, they're little niche of rappers like Common, Mos Def, Black Thought, Talib Kweli are like just conscious brothers that like constantly, driving forward a message for Black people and what it means to be Black and beautiful, man. Common is up there. Like, he's dope. He's stamped. Another person like Mos Def, who's like probably not getting enough recognition that he needs, but he's always gonna be like solidified in the hip hop culture.
Yeah. Common my guy too. I like Common. Common's my guy.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
This was not on my list, but I'm gonna throw a curveball now. What about Drake? I'm gonna throw a curveball.
Drake. Okay, so I'm gonna give him his flowers first, right? Drake is probably the biggest artist of our shit. I might fuck this up. Of our decade. It was 2010. Of our decade is for 10 years, right? I'm slow. Yeah. But now, like, Drake is probably, because that, to me, he's one of the only artists, or one of the few artists that is always on the charts every time.
Yeah.
Even with this album, Certified Lover Boy, when he dropped the album, all his all the tracks were in all the top places on the top 100.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So, like, who the fuck else does that? Nobody does that. You see what I'm saying? So Drake definitely has solidified. To me, even I think people said it before, he's like the newer Jay-Z. As far as like pop culture and being like in the top of the charts, like he's up there. He did his thing. To me, another verses that would be Drake and Chris Brown. As far as like pop charts, Drake and Chris Brown would be crazy. Even though it's two different genres, but I think that shit would be crazy as far as hits. Like they always on the charts. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, Drake. Drake is cool. Like rap wise, he's cool. But to me, he can't rap with like Kendrick or J. Cole.
Definitely not.
But he, like, the fact that he doesn't really rap like that, he has his own lane where he's like pop, like constant, always on the radio doing his thing. He has his own lane. And he created the lane. So yeah, Drake is doing this. He's definitely he's a main man. He did his thing.
Drake doing a thing. Yeah, Drake tried to do it. He tried to be on every genre. Me and my team tried to be talking about that every time. He tried to be on every genre.
Really? You see what I'm saying? Like, he changed it. He's doing Jamaican track one time, Spanish track one time. It's crazy. He's a chameleon, man. He does his thing.
We call him music sexual because that way he goes many lanes.
It don't matter, man. He did his thing, man. He's doing his thing.
Yeah, but before I get to the last one though, they saying that Drake is the next Michael Jackson of this generation. How you feel about that? How you feel about that comment?
No, I don't think so. If anything, I think my comment is more valid. He's a Jay-Z of our generation, but not Michael Jackson. And I seen this post on Facebook too. Somebody said all Michael Jackson did was stand there on stage and people was fainting and crying and shit. Drake could never, like, and he can't. Like, Michael Jackson till this day is still one of the biggest artists, and he's passed away.
Exactly.
Drake. Nah, Drake is not the Michael Jackson of this generation. No.
I agree, man. I agree. Drake definitely not. He definitely not. All right, last one. Yeah. We talk about him a lot too. J. Cole. We're gonna end up with J. Cole.
Go, man. It's my favorite rapper of all time, bro. Like, yeah. J. Cole, I think, and I'm not comparing myself to J. Cole at all, but he's my favorite rapper. But I think where I'm at now as far as being comfortable and just doing what I want to do is where he's at now too. Like, he's not out there to chase like a title or anything. He's just making music that he want to make.
Yeah.
And he's doing it when he wants to do it. And, he raps his ass off. Like, J. Cole is a storyteller. That's another reason why I got into J. Cole. Like, his storytelling ability is fucking crazy. So yeah, man, J. Cole, man, he's the GOAT, man. He's the GOAT to me. Like, if I had to pick out of J. Cole and Kendrick, even though people would say Kendrick is better, to me, J. Cole's always gonna be better. J. Cole, that's my favorite. Yeah,
I agree. I'm more of a J. Cole fan too. But before we get into your songs, Charlamagne made a comment about J. Cole and Tyler the Creator had the best album for this year. Do you agree with that?
Honestly, see, I gotta go and listen to all the albums that came out so far. I can't. Now, if we're talking about like versus Donda and Certified Lover Boy, yeah, I agree. Tyler the Creator album was fucking fire, and J. Cole's album was fucking fire. Yeah. So I definitely agree with that as far as like those albums that we are up there, but I gotta listen to all the albums that came out so far and see. 'Cause I mean, I had albums on rotation too. J. Cole's one of them, and Tyler's one of them. So, yeah. I mean, I agree.
I mean, I know J. Cole. I definitely will agree. I didn't hear Tyler's album yet. I gotta listen to that.
Call me something. Call me something. Or if you get lost, call me or something like that. It's pretty dope though. Yeah, check it out because he got some joints on there with like Pharrell and Lil Uzi Vert and just crazy collabs. Is fucking fire. Like it's dope. Yeah, check it out.
Yeah, but I also add Nas to that conversation too, cause Nas album
King's Disease 2. Yeah, see, I forgot. You see what I'm saying? Like I gotta go back and listen. King's Disease Fire was fucking fire. Like even with the track EPMD 2. EPMD 2.
Yeah. The album was fire too. All right, so you ain't know, bro. Before you go, we gonna play 2 of your songs off the Soulful.
Let's go.
So we got The Boss and we got a little Soul. So tell us about those 2 songs, how that came together, and stuff like that.
Okay, so a lot of these tracks that I got on this album are, so sometimes what I found myself doing is like I'll find the title of a beat, I like the beat, and then I'll just make a song around that title. Like, okay, cool, how can I make the titles to the beat or whatever? So the name of that beat is called A Little Soul, and that's by Pete Rock, I believe. And so a reason how that came about, I came up with the hook, which is, just a little soul for your soul. And it's kind of like an introduction into the whole project. It's like, I'm just trying to give you that soul back, what we had back in the 90s, like a Tribe Called Quest, De La Soul, stuff like that. So I'm trying to give you Erykah Badu, stuff like that. I'm trying to give you that back. So that's what it is. A little soul for your soul, just the healing, like the soul food. And then The Boss is just me saying like, I'm going back to the whole comfortability thing. I'm just doing something. I'm doing what I want to do. I'm not worried about getting on the charts or making a pop song or making a trap song. I'm doing the music that I want to do, and I talk about that in the song.
Yeah, and I heard both tracks, man. I was blown away. I was like, oh snap, this
Thanks,
is fire.
Man. I appreciate that, man. That's what's up.
I was like, these tracks. I know everybody will love it too, so I can't wait for y'all to listen. But you already know, bro. Thank you for coming back on the show, man. We had to do this interview over because we did the first time.
I'm ready, man.
But we had a good conversation about music, man. Thank you for coming back, man.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you, man. This podcast, I'm so happy you started this shit. This shit is dope, man. I'll be listening to this, every so often. I'm like, yo, this dude is doing this thing, and I'm happy for you, man.
I appreciate it, man. You ain't know. You ain't know. You maybe know. I was shy, so you're like, so
yeah. That's the thing is like. It's like for all of us, and even like because I know you said you talked to Naya the other day.
Yeah,
But to see all of us like be shy with certain individuals in junior high school, and of course to grow and have like our own venues and ventures that we getting into. You with your podcast, me with the books and the music, and just whatever everybody else is doing. Like, yo, it's dope, man. It's dope to see the growth, man. It's dope.
It is, man. It is, and we just gonna keep doing our thing, man. It's only us.
Exactly, most definitely.
But you ain't know, bro. So what I need you to do is drop the social media, drop the album where they can listen to it, drop the book, drop everything. Drop everything. This is time.
I got it. Hey, here we go. All right, so it's your boy Mook Dollas once again. You can find me everywhere on social media. Mook Dollas Music. So that's MOOKDOLLAS Music. Just look at the handle, and you should be able to find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Tumblr even, SoundCloud, and I'll be dropping the album on SoundCloud. Soulful Side A will be coming out on the 29th. Listen on SoundCloud, shit's gonna be fire. It's a solid project. Storyline is in there too, so it's gonna be dope. Book you could get on Amazon. Just look me up, Tristan Martin, and yeah, I'm gonna keep pushing, keep listening and reading.
You already know, bro. I'm definitely gonna bring it back. I'll bring it back, And yeah, what you get? Thank you for coming on the show, bro.
Right, what's up, man? Thank you for having me.
You already know, bro. And we'll be right back.
All right, bro. All right, thanks.
Give it to me now. I finally found it. I found my flow, I found my flow. Here we go. Who is Mook Dollas, you at? Kid from best out of state, late after check, make way, bitch. I'm coming through.
It's Mook Dollas, dog, who the fuck you? Check like 1, 2, kick it like Kung Fu. Parkinson's with the pin, so don't nobody move. Kicking the door, waving the 4-4. Preview the sequel, show what more I have in store. All they spit is click this or moving error. Or tracking the wrong thing, don't be a fool to the allure. When you spitting these wicked lyrics, be mindful of sight. I know you wanna get paid, but they not hearing you right. I ain't worried about getting my songs radio right. My bars are by far not the stereotype. So, yep, I'm a boss. Yep, say I'm a boss. I do what the I want. Go and tell a nigga try fun. Listen. Yep, I'm a boss. Yep, say I'm a boss. I do what the I want. The soul food providing comfort for these hopefuls. And no Pro Tools needed for these vocals. This is old school, meets new school. This is old soul, meets Mewtwo. Meaning I'm even killing the rappers that created me. Half the time my own moms don't know what to say to me. I know it's kinda hard dealing with this latency, but good things come to those who wait. So please wait for me. I'm trying to imprint my image just a minute. A smidge of perfection and the rest I'm at my limit. I'm not a gimmick, thinking you can mimic. But if you find a way, pass a brother the percentage. Just forget it, I ain't worried about it. This up from the heart, so please don't try to doubt it. I'm steady swinging for the stage and praying that it out it. Baddie, your favorite rapper, ticket set open and I mount it. Ain't no way around it, I think I finally found it. A way to pimp the system without taking my soul about it. My heart, body, and my soul, I'm never letting go. Just letting go of this animosity that I hold. Letting loose on you losers for selling out for a show. Give your blood, sweat, and tears for a piece of paper though. A piece of paper though. No, seriously, a piece of paper though, really? Yep, I'm a boss. Yep, say I'm a boss. I do what the I want. Go and tell a nigga try fun, listen. Yep, I'm a boss. Yep, say I'm a boss. I do what the I want.
And everybody say,
motivational.
and everybody say,
Motivational.
and everybody say,
Motivational.
we out.
Hello, everybody. This is your boy Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman, the Gentleman Like the Podcast and the Premier Boy Podcast. And this commercial is brought to you by the Premier Boy Podcast, where four publicly do where we talk about anything about the culture. You know, hosted by myself, Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman, Mr. Aaron Sands from King Talk with Aaron Sands, the Star Riding Ride, who is also my co-host of the Old School Show, and Long Live the Chief Mally Bow. And we talk many topics from politics, music, sex, love, relationships, and many more. And also every topic that's going on in the news right now. Many of our topics are very controversial, and the podcast show might not be for everybody because we talk about many explicit content, and yeah. So if y'all decided to check out the show, y'all be warned because y'all might need a drink or two. And yeah, because this podcast is so crazy. I'm shocked that it had not got canceled yet. So if y'all looking forward to listen to the Premier Boy Podcast, check it out on Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, and many more. Each and every Wednesday at 12 a.m. You can check out the Premier Boy Podcast with myself, Mr. Aaron Sands, Star Riding Rod, and Long Live the Chief Mally Mal. This is your boy Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman. Have a good day and night wherever you're listening to this episode. Now back to the show. Yeah!
Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Mook Dollas, and you and I listen to the Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast. Yeah.
Hey, what's up, guys? You know, this is Vanilla White. You know, I gotta get this off my chest, man. Niggas like Mook, they fucking suck. They don't fucking play in the clubs. You never fucking hear about them. They fucking garbage. Well, Eminem is the GOAT, and you don't fucking hear him in the club either. But you know what? I fucking love Eminem. Eminem got real fucking lyrics. He got real fucking shit. He got educational type shit. Mook don't speak about none of that shit. Get the fuck out of here. What the fuck does Mook speak about? He speaks about the fucking A through the C's, alphabets and shit. I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying. But look, man, it's all I'm saying is that if Mook wants to be a real rapper, Mook gotta get on my level. As a matter of fact, Mook gotta surpass my level. That's all I'm saying. If Mook can't surpass my level when it comes to real rap raw, yo, Mook ain't gonna go nowhere. He ain't gonna go nowhere. My nigga, look, yo, check it out. Because I rap, yo, check it, yo, just listen to me rap, dog. I got raps for days. Yo, check it out. Yo.
Here goes a little soul for your soul. 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 Hold on, try not to let go. Here goes a little soul for your soul. It's the knucklehead from Bed-Stuy. Once again with the pen, I'm straight, do or die. Fight or fly, no need to ask how I ride. Cause even if I fly, I'm just packing back like sci-fi. Caught my second win, I tell you no lie. I can never ever ever sell myself for a bribe. You say you're stuck on you and trying to get out. Man, just take an ounce of looter, then you mix it with tribe, right? And there goes the movement. I go to shows, rock a crowd, and then I keep it moving. You clearly have no fucking idea what you were doing, and you can never comprehend the shit that I'm pursuing. I'm just steady moving while you're steady losing. Take your mind off the money, put it in the music. Just providing light for the heartless. Open up your mind and refilling your carcass. Here goes a little soul for your soul. 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 Hold on, try not to let go. Here goes a little soul for your soul. So let go of your woes and let your dreams unfold. You know that's the goal to provide hope. Said hope for the hopeless. Most stress, only slow step to progress. So let go of your fears and let them flow like water. Sit and listen to a story narrated by the author. Cut on them like bows and mind blow like a mortar. Let these rappers talk, they just more lambs to the slaughter. Doing this for my daughter so she can know which way to go. Not by listening to the shit that's on the radio. 80s flow, it sounded like an arpeggio. I bet you though, I'll be the best that you've ever known. Quote me though, I'm betting on it. Just a line away, hit 'em with the sonic. You ain't really bad it, you don't really want it. Fans hit the chronic, blazing like a comet. It's to get you high, trying to provide the vibe. Could be anything you want, just think with your mind. Always on the right, regardless of the side. I'm just trying to be the fight to the tribe. Here goes a little soul for your soul. 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 Yeah. Here goes a little soul for your soul. Here we goes a little soul for your soul. Hold on, try not to let go. Here goes a little soul for your soul. Everybody say hey. Clearly they ain't hear me, damn right. You get no pity up here in New York City. Even if I move to Philly, they probably be just as gritty. Ain't got nothing to lose like Miss Jackson showing titties, showing pity to those that refuse to expose the skin in which you living in. You know you're more than your clothes. Steady facing your foes, that should be the goal. This jazz rap, so shut your trap. I'm just feeding the soul. So here goes a little soul for your soul. 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 Hold on, try not to let go. Here goes a little soul for your soul. I let it rock. That beat knock. I said, I let it rock. And here we go one time. So full, so full. Yeah, so cool. Maybe sometimes, not all the time, you know. No fool for a reason, you know. Yep, rock with me, yep, I 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 rock with me. anybody's box. You know, I'm just here to make the music that I want to make, the music that, you know, my kids can grow up to, the music that, you know, I want to hear on the radio. So, you know, you can't tell me shit. You know, I'm an MC and I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do, regardless of how you feel about it. So, there.
I just want to take time to thank you, everybody, for listening to the Gym Like the Pocket Presents, a conversation about music. Thank you to the bro, Mook Dollas, for coming back on the show. Everybody, check out his new album, Soul Food Side A, this Wednesday on SoundCloud. Get his book, Legends, on Amazon right now. Support her, y'all. He killing it, doing big things. And y'all already know, if y'all artists, you know, R&B, pop, hip-hop, anything music related, and y'all want to be on the show, we took anything music, whether it's an interview or we're having a music discussion, you know, y'all could email me about yourself, everything that you do, and 2 songs to play it on the show to my email, kenypgent@gmail.com, kenypgent@gmail.com. So yeah, you know, you know, a conversation about music is about anything music, bring all types of artists on the show. We talk about music, and yeah, and you know, I want to bring people that love music as much as I love music. So this is for y'all. This is a platform for y'all, and I'm glad that I started the platform for y'all, because we all fan of music, and this is for y'all. You already know the schedule from the Gym Like the Podcast. So you already know, every first Sunday at 12 a.m. a conversation about music podcast. Next Sunday, which will be back on the regular schedule, we got Banger, a feature back on the show. And yeah, and we gonna talk about music. You already know how we gonna do. The old school show with myself and the Star Rider Ride. The season 1 finale is on October 13th, second Sunday, on a special day. Not on regular schedule, just on a special day as well. So look out for it. It's the second week of October, second Sunday in October. So yeah, and season 5 of Mr. Gentleman Like the Pocket, the main show, November 14th at 12 a.m. I repeat, season 5 of Mr. Gentleman Like the Podcast, the main show, November 14th at 12 a.m. We are back with season 5. We already got some guests lined up. And yeah, I can't wait for y'all to check out season 5. We're gonna make this the biggest season ever. So yeah, y'all already know y'all can check out the website of Mr. Gentleman Like the Podcast right now, mrgentlemanlikethepodcast.com. I repeat, mrgentlemanlikethepodcast.com. And y'all can support the website. Y'all could rate my podcast right now. Please give it 5 stars. Please rate my podcast show on Apple Podcasts and Podchaser, y'all. You know, support. Also, y'all already know where I'm with by my bros, man. The Premiere with Podcast with myself, Mr. Aaron Sands, the Star Rider Rod, Maybe, and Long Live Chief Mally Mal. Each and every Wednesday, the Premiere with Podcast, each and every Wednesday at 12 a.m. And y'all can check me out on my bro podcast. I'm executive producer of his podcast show, King Talk with Aaron Sands, every other Friday. We have a new episode this Friday at 12 a.m. He got a special guest come on the show. It also would be my guest for season 5. So look out for it. And yeah. And I just want to say thank y'all for tuning in to the new episode of Gentleman Like the Pocket Presents, a conversation about music podcast. See y'all next week for another episode of a conversation about music podcast. We got Banger official on the show. Thank y'all, and have a good day or night wherever you're listening to this episode.
Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Mook Dollas, and you are now listening to the Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast. Yeah.
Talk up, TJ.
Hi, my name is TJ. I love stories. And books.
Yep. I hope you grow up and you hear this on the radio. I got high hopes, but I know they ain't gon' play it though. For you to tell your friend that's the best, and we made it, yo. Make it top 5, and you put me as your favorite. Oh, that would be dope. That's exactly what I'm working for. Not fame or zeros, but them to see me as the hero. For me to get there, said I need me something narrow. Invest in yourself, keep the eyes of a sparrow. But how you gonna do that with these bills? Got advice like Uncle Phil. Mine, I'm like it, but I'm willing to take it like a bill. Might be sick, but I'm terminally ill. Pull them heartstrings, hit you right in the feels. I just wanna be real, seems simple enough. Diamond in the rough, ran all this pressure and stuff. Even though you know I'm out the hood that once made me, I ain't been feeling like I made it out lately. Yeah, it's smooth sailing, trying to make it big for I swerve and hit the railing. Yeah, it's smooth sailing, trying to make it big for I swerve and hit the railing. It's smooth sailing, trying to make it big for I swerve and hit the railing. Yeah, it's smooth sailing. Check. I fucking hate this shit. Wish I never played this shit. Wish God would've never looked down on me and made me rich. Bullshit, not that man he did, but I'm so far gone I barely see my own kids. Which is sad, what I have couldn't amount to what I had. Which is bad, my canvas turned Picasso to plaid. Now I'm out of ideas, and that's raising the fear of me not being as good as I was last year. Going on tour, fucking all these whores, making insensitive songs like I ain't got no core. What for? Going through motions like I don't know anymore, or I don't care to. Looking at the rapper next door, about to take a song, he ain't famous, right? Looking at my mansion, trying to change his life. Think you getting on my man, just forget it. I'ma take all your shit and you ain't getting no credit. Yep, smooth sailing, tryna bust a UE before I swerve and hit the railing. Yeah, smooth sailing, tryna bust a UE before I swerve and hit the railing. It's smooth sailing, tryna bust a UE before I swerve and hit the railing. Yeah, smooth sailing.
So, what I want to be when I grow up, I want to be a singer, a dancer, and everything like that, actress, anything that includes being in all around the world, and yeah, and I just want to be myself, and I like other people's stuff too, and I love everybody. Like, I love my family, I love my friends, I love everybody. I know, but my bullies and my enemies. But I love everybody I know, and yeah, I just want to just dedicate that. And I also love you guys too if I get to know you guys. And I love my family so much because they made me, they supported me to everything. And yeah, I just love them so much. And I just love my little brother, and my dad, and my mom, and everybody. And yeah, bye.
You know, one of my biggest fears, which is why I said this earlier, is, getting big and then losing myself. I don't want to, I don't want to change, but I know, you got to evolve, you got to change, the music market is changing and everything. Mm-hmm. So, I know it's inevitable, but, I really don't want to change this.
No, I feel that. You should definitely want to keep that, and I really like that. So, with that being said, I want to thank you for stopping by today and talking to me. You want to give any shout-outs before you go?
Yeah, Lyric TJ, you are my life. I want to shout out to all my fans, old and new. I hope you listen to my music and it helps you cope with whatever shit you got going on. And, it makes everything less shitty, if that makes sense.
That's what we always wish for. All right, Mook Dollas, I want to thank you for stopping by today. I appreciate you. Anytime you want to come back, you let me know.
Thank you, yes.
And with that being said, I am out. I am Clark Jones, and this is 101.9 KISS FM.